Stations on a theme today, twins. They call themselves the Psychic Twins. Roll it.
We knew you were here.
Meet Terry and Linda Jameson.
This is where the magic happens.
Their fans worldwide know them best as the Psychic Twins.
We're doing remote viewing with maps, and I feel Louisiana may be the hardest hit with flooding.
They've made a career of foreseeing presidential elections.
Both George Bush wins.
Natural disasters.
The whole string of tornadoes that happened.
And world events like the financial crisis of 2008.
No economists saw that one coming either.
No, because it was an unusual time of year when stock crashes don't usually happen.
They don't happen.
They also predict the Academy Awards. Last year, they correctly called all the major categories.
Of course, you're taking a big risk when you predict 7 Oscar winners and you've never seen the movies.
Welcome, Terry and Linda. So, in the tape piece, we see you guys have made a lot of predictions. What are some of the ones that you've made that you're most astonished about, even for you?
The 9/11 prediction and the Pentagon attacks that happened in 2001, it's probably the biggest prophecy ever recorded because Nostradamus didn't have a radio.
So what did you predict exactly? Because obviously the setup to this story has to be there are people that believe psychics can do this, and there are people that think, I don't think so, and then there are people that are in the middle. You hear this all the time.
Yeah, that's why we document all our predictions on tape, on either radio, television, or in national magazines or international magazines.
So the 9/11 prediction was what?
We said there would be a major terror attack in New York City on the World Trade Centers simultaneous with federal buildings in Washington, I believe we did, Bin Laden, and thousands would perish. And it happened exactly as we predicted.
Where do these come from? Where do the messages come from?
Well, we're connecting with the Akasha through our automatic writing. It's called spirit writing or channeled writing.
And what is Akasha?
Well, it's kind of like a universal filing system that encircles the globe.
It's like a cosmic library that goes around the planet and contains all thought, word, and deed historically, and many believe future events. And that's how we can access those information fields and get information about future events.
And when you talk about automatic writing, is that implying that you just start writing whatever comes out?
It's a form of claircognizance. We're claircogs, we call it. And actually, we just get it like a thought, Jeff, and we write it at the same time. No one else can read our writing but us.
Yeah, our hands move across the page without our conscious direction.
When did you realize that you had this power and that you both had it?
Well, when we were 5 years old, we went into a school fair, and there was a big jar of jelly beans, and they said, how many beans are in the jar? And I didn't guess. I knew how many were in the jar, and I won a prize.
537.
How does this work in relationships?
Awkward.
Yeah, because well, I'm sitting here thinking, if you really can read my mind, this is going to be uncomfortable.
Oh, is it?
Well, you have a lot more courage than a lot of talk show hosts. You know,
yes,
they won't put us on because you know, we know what's going on, and yeah, they're secrets.
So you obviously have no secrets, so you wouldn't have the Psychic Twins on.
Oh, I've got some secrets. All right, so give me a prediction about me. Okay. And I don't care if it's good, bad, ugly, it's all good.
I just have to share a couple past lives I get on you because they're so interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were a shaman, a medicine man, and you were responsible for the health of the whole tribe in Brazil and also Samoa.
Yeah.
Did you have a strong connection with both of those places when you were there?
Yes.
You mean for Survivor?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes, the Amazon is a pretty powerful place.
Well, you were there.
And I got engaged in Samoa.
Okay,
so
wonderful. Well, you were a shaman there, and you are also an Aborigine in New Zealand in an ancient life.
Yeah, and also you were killed in a war in England.
I will say I play the didgeridoo, which is an Australian Aboriginal instrument.
Who does that? Show of hands.
How many people play the didgeridoo? Nobody.
Come on.
Okay.
There you go. And we didn't know that.
No. Pretty cool. Now, what do you get energetically around the Jeff Probst Show? We're a very new show.
Yes.
Oh, it's great vibes.
You're going to do very well, Jeff. And if you weren't, we would tell you.
You would. You're telling me you would say, I hate to tell you this.
We did that with a couple talk show hosts, and to the day of our prediction, they were both canceled.
To the day.
Funniest situation you've ever been in with a prediction?
Oh, the prediction.
Oh, a prediction.
Oh, it was really weird. This woman came to us for a reading, and her husband was hiding in the bushes outside, and we didn't know it. And it was really weird because we had given him a reading several weeks earlier, and he just started like stalking us. And when she came out, he tried to get in and try to change her mind. We said, you're going to get divorced. He tried to change. And that happened before, too, when we read a woman who said, I'm having an affair with my boss, and we had given a reading to her boss.
I'm having an affair with my boss's husband.
And we had read the boss's wife, and it was very, very
It was awkward,
because we couldn't tell the woman that her nanny was sleeping with her husband. So that was really awkward.
Yeah.
So you could never sleep with the other's boyfriend?
No,
we wouldn't do
We
that.
would know.
I think you're onto something.
We love you.